Fred here, welcome back to the Gear Obsession channel. In this episode, we'll be taking a look at the Smok TFV4 that I got from CigaBuy. This is the newest sub-ohm tank from Smok, and it has a couple of neat tricks that it can do. I got this from CigaBuy. They sent me it for a review. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And they provided a link here where you can get it for a pretty good price. This is an authentic Smok TFV4, and you can get it with shipping. Adds up to about $25, so that's a pretty good deal. So let's go ahead and take a close look. Now there's several different setups that you can purchase. This is the single setup, and that doesn't mean it's a single coil. It means that it comes with a single triple coil. You can get another version where it comes with additional coils or different atomizers and different types of atomizers. But again, this is for the single. So what you get when you open this up, here's the box that slides out, and you get your tank, and you get this little rubber ring here, which I think I know what it's for, but it's not too clear. I'll show you what I think it's for. And you get this additional gasket, and you'll see what that's for here in a moment. So let's start by looking at the tank. You have your 510 thread down there. You have a double sort of insulated drip tip there. It's kind of special because this drip tip allows airflow that you can sort of turn right here. I'm going to show you that. You can see how the airflow is turning on and off right there. So you know how you can do the carb effect where you let air in through the sides of your mouth and then the tip, so you can go ahead and suck in faster. Well, this allows you to do it right there built into the tip. So if you're doing some serious cloud chasing and you want to draw in a lot of air at once, you can go ahead and open this up and get increased airflow through that tip, and also cool things off a bit because your hot vapors coming in through that center post right in there, and then the additional air around the outside, so you don't have to do the carb thing with your mouth. Of course, you also get airflow down here, and you just simply turn it to adjust it, and that same amount that you adjust, like let's say here, looks like about 50%, right? It's going to do the same thing for all 4 slots. And that goes also here. You have looks like 4 slots, and whatever you turn it to, setting for 1, it's going to do on all 4 right there. Now you can go ahead and I'm trying to take this tip off. Oh no, okay, I'm thinking about something else. You can go ahead and remove this tip just like that. You have a nice little double O-ring, silicone O-rings right there, and you can put your regular tip on there if you don't like this tip. But this is pretty cool. It is large, so if you don't like large tips, you'll have to put your own drip tip in there. And actually, I'm going to put this back on because I want to show you the second trick that has that this has up its sleeve. Check that out. Woo. Just sort of pops over just like that for easy filling. Ain't that cool? Now when you fill, you don't want to fill in that center hole there. You want to fill in this side hole right here. And it's very easy to do because it's sort of like a rubbery, silicone-y kind of gasket right there. As a matter of fact, I'm going to just sort of show you how easy that is to fill. So see how I could just jam that in there just like that? So very easy to fill, whether you have a drip tip or a pointy needle or whatever you're using. Very easy to fill, just like that. And if you notice, they give you an extra one right there. So it seals up. You can see there's like a raised ridge on this right there, kind of a raised ridge. So that sort of will press up against the metal right here and create a seal so it doesn't drip out. And you can see how that closes just like that. Pretty neat, huh? So it makes top filling very easy, very quick, pretty cool. Now let's go ahead and start taking this apart so we can take a look at the inside. This comes with a glass tube right there that's easily replaceable. You just pop that off. Very easy. I actually don't want to pop this off right now, but you can pop it off and you can see there's a tube in there, right there, with a O-ring that seals around the atomizer head. Now, like I said, this comes with a one or single triple coil head. Each head has its own organic cotton wrapped around it, or each coil has its own organic cotton wick wrapped around it. That's a lot going on there, ain't it? You can also get a quad coil. Now, the quad coil doesn't come with all four individual like the triple does. It sort of puts them all in parallel in a line. Look at the size of that head. That is just crazy. And you can see where the juice gets sucked in there. You have several windows to the wick. You have your airflow holes on the bottom. You have another O-ring down here. Pretty impressive. Now, besides the triple coil and the quadruple coil that you could buy for this, you can also get either a single or dual rebuildable coil head or atomizer head for this too. So you have a lot of different options. Now, while looking on the internet, I noticed that some of these may be a little difficult to get right now, but I'm sure that'll all clear up pretty soon. So I'm going to go ahead and put this together, and we'll go ahead and fill this up. We'll see how easy that is to fill. So all we do is just sort of push this aside just like that, and we grab our juice, which I did not mix or did not shake, which is something you should do. There we go. By the way, I will be vaping Halo, and this is apple. It's specifically midnight apple. And it's zero nic is what I'm vaping today. And by the way, if you do use nicotine, which most of you do, I know you do, you don't want to put I stress this a lot here, you don't want to put your normal strength nicotine in here. You really don't want to go over 3 milligrams, because this thing is going to suck the juice. It's going to suck it down just as if you were using a dripper. It's just absolutely crazy. By the way, the capacity of this tank is 5 milliliters. But we're going to go ahead and fill this up to near the top. I want to leave a little space because I want you to see. Because I'm going to take a bunch of puffs here on camera, and you are going to be able to actually see. You're going to be able to see the juice disappearing. So you can see how much juice I have in there right now. I'm going to let that sit. I should have primed the coil a little bit, so now I'm going to have to let this sit just a little bit, and then we'll go ahead and vape and try this out. Now, there's some other things I want to go down with my notes here. The diameter of this tank, it's a pretty large tank. It's 40 or 24.5 millimeters. That's 24.5 millimeters. So it is pretty big in diameter. Other things, the coils. The triple coil that's in here right now is meant to operate between 40 and 130 watts. So anywhere between those settings, and as far as ohms are concerned, this is reading 0.23. I think it's supposed to be a 0.2 ohm coil or head. There is also, oh yeah, it is a 0.2, that's what it says. And then the quadruple coil is a 0.15 ohm, and it's meant to be used between 40 and 140 watts. So that's some serious power. And as always, make sure you use safe batteries in your device when you're operating at those high power settings. Use good 35 amp batteries. I'm using my XQ2, by the way. Use this two 18650s. I just got done reviewing this very recently. Let's see, does this leak? Because you know how that thing slides. So I want to make sure we have no leaking problems going on. Doesn't seem to be. So what I'm going to do is I have this set to 40 watts right there. Okay, I really do. 40 watts, and this is with the triple coil. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to ramp it up, and we'll see how it goes. I'm going to let you see how much juice is in here while we vape and have some fun together. And you'll see why you don't want to use more than 3 milligrams of nicotine, because you are going to be breathing in an awful lot of this juice really quick with this device, or at least that's what I see. So I expect the same thing to happen here. So here we go. I got the air turned off on the top, just full open on the bottom right now. 40 watts. So there's 40 watts. We'll do it one more time. Alright, so now we'll go ahead and bring it up to, how about 75 watts? 75. Okay, at 75 watts with this coil, let's see how much voltage this is going to be pulling. It's going to be pulling about 4.2 volts. So this is about similar to what would happen if you put this on a mech mod with fresh batteries, of course. Okay, that is very dripper-like. That is absolutely incredible. That is crazy. You want to see that up front? There you are. Alright, that is just insane. Now the top end as far as watts is concerned for the triple coil is 130 watts. So let's go for it. But I'll tell you, I came close to coughing on that one, so I might look like an idiot here. Alright. There it is, 130 watts triple coil on the Smok TFV4, and you can already see the juice just going down. I'm not chucking the clouds, I'm chucking my lungs up. Holy crap. This is just crazy. Don't use a smoke detector around this guy, because this is just insane. Look where the juice is right there. I'm actually going to vape this entire tank before this video is done. Where are we right there? I could be hired as a smoke machine at a concert. Alright, look at the tank. We started with a tank with that much juice in it, and it is literally empty. That's freaking insane. So, needless to say, I do not think this is a good everyday vaping device. It would be great for cloud chasing competition, but it's a tank. It's not something that you build, although they do have the rebuildable atomizers. This is just absolutely insane. I have never had a tank, a Sub-ohm tank, produce so much clouds and go through so much juice so quick as this. This is absolutely incredible. Obviously, vapor production is off the charts. Flavor is off the charts. Just insane. And easy to fill. You know, you just sort of open that up just like that, fill it up, because you're going to be doing it a lot, so it's a good thing they made it easy to refill. And it closes. One of the things I wish this tank had, this is sort of a con, is it doesn't click in place. You know, you just sort of push it aside, fill it up, and then you just close it until you can't push it any further. I wish it had like a little bit of a click or a little indent, maybe a spring-loaded ball or something in there to actually give you that satisfying click, okay, it's closed. Although I have not had it open or do anything weird. It's just me being paranoid. And that's where I think this rubber O-ring thing comes in, where you could sort of put this over the top, sort of like that, I guess. So if you want to make, whoops, I just fired it. I just fired it again. If you want to, good Lord, if you want to make sure that it doesn't open, I guess you could sort of put that thing on there. It also can act as something to protect it. So if it falls, you got a little bit of rubber cushion right there. So I think that's what it could be used for. It doesn't make sense to put it over the air holes on the bottom because it's adjustable all the way to close if you want to. So I think that's what it's for. Unless you just want to put it on your, you know, if you have one of those long vaping pens or whatever, if that's exactly that size, keeps it from sliding through your hand. So it might have been meant for that too. So there you have it. This is the Smok TFV4, the newest sub-ohm tank from Smoktech. Absolutely off the charts, awesome and incredible, and you can get it right now at CigaBuy to your door for the unbelievable low price of $25. I provided the link below for you for the single edition. That's the one that comes with the single triple coil. Okay, well, thank you very much for joining me here at the Gear Obsession channel. I really appreciate every friend, viewer, subscriber, and especially you, and I hope you have a great day. Take care.